Okay, fine. So Sarthak, uh, what is the last point we were discussing? Have we discussed about this scope of marketing? Have we done? Are we done with this characteristics of good research design? Do you remember anything? What is the last point we have discussed?
So we have discussed the slide number 13.
We have discussed this particular slide. Okay, great. So Nitin has
Yes.
remembered this particular thing. Okay, are you all on the same track? Should we go ahead with this particular information? This is just a uh, third session of marketing research, right? Third session. We
Yes, sir.
have we have had a couple of
Third
sessions.
session.
Yes, we have discussed about introduction and all in session number one. Then we were talking about the characteristic scope for marketing research in session two, along with limitations. Are we discussed with this AOA scope for marketing research?
Sir, your voice is breaking. Sir, your voice is breaking.
Hmm. It will be restored. Maybe just some fluctuation in internet connectivity. Okay. So we were talking about this. Have you understood what does this particular slides talk about? Anyone? What do you understood by this particular discussion? I have spent entire one session on the scope of marketing research in order to make you more aware about that. How can you identify the research problems related to marketing management in various areas of your business, various areas of your marketing department, right? So what are your understandings? Can I have a couple of understandings from your end quickly? May I have any response from your end, or like you want me to only speak and finish the session and discussion and syllabus as well, right? It won't take me more than 5-10 lectures to complete the syllabus. The completing syllabus is very easy task, right? I can get the headings of syllabus in every slide and it can be just finished within a couple of minutes. What is the use of the efforts I have put in the previous session to elaborate you all about this particular thing if you have not learned a single sentence out of this single statement? I am asking you how much this is important for your understanding to develop how to identify marketing research. What are the areas in which you can develop a marketing research problem? See, if you are not aware about the problem, you cannot conduct any kind of marketing research, right? So considering that you all are very intelligent people and you all have understood everything, it is just you don't want to say anything out of your mouth to the as a response to the question I am asking you. I will move ahead. I cannot stop myself here and wait for your responses for the entire session. Considering that thing, I will go ahead and if it is suppose in this way, if it is suppose in this way, I I I need not to shout a lot, or I need not to give you a very uh, give you so many examples, and I need not to work on a lot to communicate you, to convince you to understand particular concept. So fine. So we were talking about the scopes of marketing research, and when we talk about the scope of marketing research, we have seen that where we can implement the marketing research, what are the areas in which the marketing research studies can be conducted. And in terms of talking about the scopes, you have gone through this particular diagram where we have talked about product research, consumer research, pricing research, distribution research, sales research, media research, motivation, international policies, and all. So many things we have discussed about the research, right? So, in this every aspect of the business, you have there lies a scope. There lies a scope from which you can identify the market research problem for your summer internship, right? I was talking to you all in relevance with the summer internship recently, or for this time being, the internship is something which is very important for all of you. So you can identify the marketing research problems in these domains. And as per the recent trends in marketing, as per the modern marketing mechanism, modern marketing tools, what is happening into the current future, current present, and current what will happen in the future also about the marketing is related to digital marketing, which is related to media marketing, right, which is related to e-commerce, trading and sales. So the functions of your marketing will be taken over by the use of information technology, right? You need not to visit any store, you need not to book, you need not to uh, go and get the things for you. Everything will be delivered to the doorsteps. So modern techniques are marketing management functions are giving you a higher scope of implementation of marketing research. There is a huge scope of implementation of marketing research in terms of e-commerce. In order to understand the mindset, in order to understand the need, requirement, satisfaction, perception of your consumers on all digital platforms in comparison with the traditional platforms, right? So everywhere you can do a research whether the traditional thing of marketing is effective, impactful, or the modern things of marketing are effective and impactful. So these all are the areas in which you can implement marketing research. So international marketing research is a broader aspect and higher scope in nowadays because of increased globalization, increased investments of foreign companies, that is called increased FDI, right? So the open economies, the policies of countries that have adopted to go for open economies, you can set up your business anywhere throughout the globe, which was not possible before 30, 40 years. 25, 30 years only it was not possible years before. So what is we are going through? So we are going through a very transformed global scenario of marketing management function, and these all are the points, these all are these 8 points makes difference in terms of implementation of your marketing research in order to get solution to your business, in order to get information, in order to get information, in order to get information which will be used to reduce your problems of these areas, right? What can happen in a digital marketing research? You all know in a digital marketing research we have so many options to do a research in terms of your analytics, page analytics, your impact of conversion of leads from your digital platforms, how many leads you are getting into in terms of sales, in terms of your clients and customers. That is all about the digital marketing research. So these scopes, these areas creates a better scope, higher scope for marketing research to be implemented in marketing function. So after scopes, we will talk about the limitations, because whatever we consider, wherever we can implement, whatever we can do with the marketing research comes under the scopes. Whatever we can do with the marketing research comes under the scopes. Whatever we cannot do are the limitations. So once we study the scope of something, you also have to understand the limitations. Logically, limitations are nothing but the remaining scope, residual scope. Residual scope of everything can be called as a limitation. The scopes means something which you consider, something where you use that particular function, and limitation means whatever you cannot do with that thing. So you cannot do all the listed things by using marketing research. And what are those things? Marketing research is a costly affair. So always you need to uh, implement money into that. Uh, I think there is
Sir,
yes,
sir,
yes.
can you zoom in?
Zoom in. This figure, this dimension
Yes, sir.
is
A little only.
this diagram is available on internet. I can, but this is available on internet. You can go and check it there. Download from the Google. It's
Okay.
not that difficult. So, and I will share the PPT also. So that's not the point, right? I don't know whether we have discussed this or no. As I don't get any response, I decided not to ask a single question to your class henceforth. You be seated there. I will address all your questions, all your doubts. So if you have a doubt, you raise your hand. But from my end, I'm not going to ask any questions. So I am there to help you always. Don't worry about that. Just raise your hand. I will answer your queries. Right? So
Okay.
we'll share this PPT with you all, Samit. Don't worry. By the end of this chapter also, I will share it. So you will get it in next week probably. So the marketing research, whenever you want to study the limitations of anything, you will understand, you should understand that there are three major limitations for whatever kind of things you do. First is about money, second is about time, third is about manpower, right? So the money, time and manpower, these are three common limitations of every functions of your business. Whatever you do, you will face the limitations in these three things. It is costly affair. Marketing research cannot be done for the free of cost, right? Though you use information technology, though you use IT or whatever you use in terms of digital platforms and softwares for data analysis, it comes with the cost. Nothing is provided for free. So one of the major uh, disadvantage or major limitation of marketing research is about cost. It's a costly affair. Also, it takes time. It's not like today you decided to go for marketing research and tomorrow you come up with the information you require. It doesn't come up into that. It consumes times. So it consumes time. It has a limited scope, right? It has a limited scope. For example, marketing research cannot give you the information of everything, cannot give you the information about whatever kind of market issues you face, whatever kind of uh, business problems you face, right? Marketing research will not be helpful you to take a, for example, marketing research will not be helpful you to decide who should be the managing director of your corporation, who should be the manager of particular department. That information or that kind of decision making could not be done based on the marketing research, right? For that you need different kind of mechanisms to take business decisions. As we call that, marketing research is something which helps us in decision making, but you have to understand it doesn't help you in all kind of decision making, right? For example, how much dividend should be paid to your stakeholders, your investors? That cannot be decided based on the marketing research. That can be done with the financial analysis, right? And that financial analysis is an entirely different thing than the marketing research. Actually, that's not a kind of research. That's a kind of analysis, right? So all the decisions could not be taken with the help of marketing research. So this has a limited scope. It has limited practical value. For example, we have discussed many times that what research is not. Research is not a solution. What is this? Research is not a solution. It means it has limited practical value. You cannot, like, you cannot implement every suggestion given by your marketing research in your business. You cannot implement all the suggestions. Sometimes the suggestions given to you by marketing research or the information provided to you by marketing research may not be practically possible to be implemented, right? For example, marketing research says that you have launched your product, right? You have launched your product, you come into the market and you observe that you are not getting desired market share, and you decided to conduct a research. You conducted a research, and by the end of your research it is observed that your product is not at all required in the market, because all the market is a saturated one. All the market is a saturated market. Then are you going to shut down your business? Are you going to shut down your and take back the product from the market? Right? What happened for the Maggie? What happened for the Maggie? When they came into controversy, they get to know that their product is not acceptable by the laws of government and by the people even now that time. So what they did? They have not stopped doing business. They have called the product back. They have researched on that. They have fulfilled the requirement of the government bodies, F&D department, Food and Drugs department, and they have come up with another strategy. They have come up with the product again in the market. So the information provided to you will not be uh, will not have 100% practical value. It means like if it is recommending you to shut down your business, it's not like you are shutting down the business. You are coming up with some new strategies. You will diversify your product. You will diversify your segments. You will come up with new products to new segments with new values, right? So it has a limited practical value. And as we said that marketing research only can provide you information. It cannot solve your business problem. That is also practical implementation value, right? That's the kind of value that you have to take into consideration when you talk about implementation. So limited practical value is one of the limitation of the marketing research. It can't predict consumer behavior, right? It can talk to you about consumer behavior. It can suggest you about consumer behavior. What are they doing? What are they thinking about your product? What are the factors they take at a privilege considering your product among your competitors product in market? But you cannot predict what they are going to do. How many consumers will purchase your product, or what are the parameters can change the perception of consumers that you cannot decide with the help of marketing research, right? Current consumer behavior can be understood. Current consumer behavior can be understood by doing research, but you cannot predict the consumer behavior. फ्यूचर में कंज्यूमर आपके बारे में क्या सोचने वाले हैं, ये आप कभी मार्केटिंग रिसर्च से प्रेडिक्ट नहीं कर सकते हो. अभी क्या सोच रहे हैं, दैट कैन बी. पहले क्या सोच रहे थे, दैट आल्सो कैन बी, बट इट कैन नॉट बी एबल टू प्रेडिक्ट द कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर. फॉर एग्जांपल टुडे, just take an example of last month, right? The Tesla was considered a very high reputed brand in India, right? And throughout the globe, even by the time they were accepting their payments of cars through bitcoins, right? जैसे उसने टेस्ला ने bitcoins से अपना शेयर हटा लिया, कम कर दिया, और they have stopped accepting bitcoins for their electric vehicles, the brand value of Tesla has gone down, right? People started thinking like इसका तो कुछ ठीक नहीं लग रहा है, ये तो आज स्ट्रेटेजी चेंज कर दिया, कल बोलेगा टेस्ला ही नहीं है. So people, the trust of people has gone down. So with the help of marketing research, you cannot predict that consumers would be liable to you for rest of the life or for longer time or by what duration. That cannot be done by the help of marketing research. Next is about it can't give you 100% accurate results. Everyone knows how it works. Nothing can be there as 100%. If I say that your market value is going down because of less values that customers are getting from your product, and you have to invest in your product modification and put some additional values for your customers, it does not mean that it will guarantee you success it will guarantee you 100% success in that. Yes, Intezar, bolo.
सर टेस्ला का जो मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजी है वो $0 है. कैसे सर? और अदर्स कंपनी लाइक दे आर इन्वेस्टिंग लॉट ऑफ मनी इन मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजी.
No, Tesla has its own brand value, so they need not to market anything. I'm just telling you how consumers change their mind by giving the example of marketing strategy. I'm just trying to give you example how consumers change their mind state within a fraction of moment or from a small thing. So you cannot predict consumer and customer behavior. I'm not talking about Tesla's marketing strategy, right? उनको अपना brand value बहुत सारा है. They have their own other products in market. So based on which they may have a $0 marketing strategy. That's what not I'm talking about, right? So I just wanted to highlight here that you cannot predict consumer behavior, though it is a Tesla or Apple, जो भी है, कितना भी renowned brand हो, कितना भी well established brand हो, consumer behavior can wash out that brand from the market within a very few short time. That's what I wanted to tell you, right? Understood, Intezar?
Yes, sir. Got it.
उनका स्ट्रेटेजी आई ऑल्सो डोंट नो, आई हैव नॉट स्टडीड दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग. होगा, आपने जो बोला वही सही होगा, बिकॉज दे नीड नॉट टू इन्वेस्ट एनीथिंग ऑन मार्केटिंग. स्टिल टेस्ला के यूट्यूब एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स आते हैं. टेस्ला का कौन सा मॉडल है उनका, T1 या F1 ऐसा कुछ मॉडल है, फर्स्ट मॉडल बोलते हैं उसको, जो इंडिया में लॉन्च करने वाले वो, राइट? दे had decided actually, now it's been cancelled that they are going to have a manufacturing plant in India. ये कैंसिल भी हो गया है, वो पता नहीं क्यों हुआ है, क्या हुआ है, बट वो स्टडी करने का पार्ट है. So I just wanted to tell you that people can change their mindset for the Tesla even. Forget about the rest of other people. For example, consumer behavior for the Coca-Cola, right? All the people, those who had this Ronaldinho's fan followership, they might have stopped drinking Coca-Cola that day onwards, right? बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे होंगे जिन्होंने बोला होगा अरे आज से तो सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक पीना ही नहीं है, बंद कर दो इसको, क्योंकि मेरा रोनाल्डिनो ने बंद कर दिया. So consumer perception and behavior could be changed within a fraction of moment for something. So that way marketing research cannot predict consumer behavior, right? That's the limitation of marketing research. That's what I wanted to tell you. So yeah, it provides suggestions and not solutions, right? We have discussed this point many times. Non-availability of adequate and experienced staff. That's the limitation of marketing research, right? As like we are discussing what is the scope of marketing research since 2 days, and we don't understand a single application of marketing research. So what does it indicate? It indicates the deficiency of trained and learned staff about marketing research, right? So we need to develop a lot of intellectual abilities about doing market research in Indian context, right? So it's always a challenge for companies to get a right people, because marketing research is not a simple task. It takes too much kind of skill sets, like knowing research methodology properly. Not only knowing is important, how you implement it. Implementing RM in a most practical way is a very difficult. For example, if you wanted to understand the consumer behavior for Surf Excel and you wanted to talk to the customers, अब Surf Excel कौन कहाँ कितना यूज करता है, it is very subjective matter, right? We don't know. Maybe a person who is living in the most tribal areas also have used Surf Excel sometimes. But does it mean that कि वो उनका opinion मायने नहीं रखता है? Their opinion is also equally important if you want to study the consumer perception for Surf Excel. So application of methodology is a very critical and skillful task. Sampling कितना लेना है, कहाँ से लेना है, किससे बात करना है. For that you need a skillful person, skillful staff, and in order to analyze the data also you need a people those who are data scientists, those who are statisticians, and everyone. So marketing research lags behind in terms of having the quality staff for its functions. Next is it uses a fragmented approach, right? What does it do? It uses fragmented approach. It means marketing research cannot provide information to solve multiple business problems in a single research, in a single attempt, right? It uses fragmented approach. It talks about the small aspects of business individually, separately, fragmented in the sense as like branches, right? For example, your sales has started going down and you decided to go for marketing research. But by doing that marketing research, you cannot identify all the problems related to the sales. You will understand few problems by one research, like problems related to consumers in single research, problems related to the pricing in another research, problems related to the product characteristics in another research. You cannot address all these issues together. Or sometimes your product may be having the less market share because of the less advertisements. So the issues related to the advertisements and pricing and costing and values, all those things cannot be addressed together. So marketing research utilizes or follows fragmented approach. It uses fragmented approach. ऐसा नहीं कि आपका business नीचे जा रहा है या फिर your market share is going down and you decided to conduct a marketing research, and doing marketing research you solved all the problems. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है. And it cannot be done by any kind of research. Okay, so then next point is about it can be misused. So marketing research can be misused as your information can be shared to your competitors. Whatever information you have generated can be shared to your competitors by the companies to whom you have outsourced your research work. For example, your sales has started going down and you gave the marketing research company this marketing research problem to XYZ company to solve. They have created a research report, and before giving it to you, unethically they have given it to your competitor a day before. So एक दिन पहले उसको पता चल जाएगा कि आपके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है, आपका सीन क्या है, तो आपके पैसे लेके आपके कॉम्पिटिटर्स को इन्फॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड किया जा सकता है. It happens very rarely in unethical ways in the businesses, but it's a kind of a threat for the marketing research, right? It's a kind of it's a kind of misuse of marketing research, and your department people also can misuse, like finance department people will misuse the marketing research in order to decide marketing budgeting, advertising budgeting and all. And like the information, if they wanted to harm the company, they can misuse the marketing information, misinterpret the marketing information given in the research reports, right? So the misinterpretation of research reports will negatively impact company's business. So it can be misused also. That's one of the major limitations. Then non-availability of reliable data. So that is very common in all the kind of research. You can consider every data reliable, or you may have a doubt on all kind of data. किसी भी data पे आप doubt ले सकते हो. There is always a scope of error in any kind of data. So it's called as a margin of error. No data could be trusted for 100%. जो भी data हो, for example, whatever kind of information could not be trusted 100%. It will have some kind of error. It will have a error. There should be a chance of error. At least 0.001 क्यों ना हो, but error तो होगा. Whatever kind of data you collect. For example, you have 100 bundles of 2000 rupees notes containing 100 notes each bundle. इसमें भी error हो सकता है. आप कितनी भी बार count करके रखो, there should be a scope of error, right? And it is easy to remove the errors from quantitative information, but in qualitative information you could not remove any kind of error. So you know what are the qualitative and quantitative information. I assume that, and let's go ahead. So reliable data availability will be always a challenge for marketing research. Then it's a resistant to marketing managers. How it works as a resistant to the marketing managers. Marketing managers take decisions, right? Marketing managers take decisions, and sometimes what happens, the decisions considered well and good by the marketing managers based on their own studies analysis could be contradicted by the findings of your research. Your research studies may come out with such a solutions which is contradicting managers. So it resists managers to take decisions sometimes, right? The major expectation of marketing research is to provide information to the manager for decision making. But sometimes what happens, you as a marketing manager started feeling that your market share is going down because your sales team is not performing well. Your sales team is not motivated. Your sales team is not doing their job properly. And you conduct a research to address this problem. Your understanding says that it's because of sales team. You conducted a research, or your top management decided to go for the research and they outsourced it to any research company. And they have come up with the solution saying that your market share is going down because of your sales figures are going down because of your distribution channel. It's not working properly. Your distribution channels partners like your wholesalers and retailers are not promoting your product in market. They're not pushing it. They are recommending competitors' product over your product because of the higher margin to the intermediaries. That suggestions came into your mind by the research. But sometimes what happens, I'm not talking about whether research is right or wrong. Research may be right, research may be wrong, that is different case. But research findings can come up with the contradictory situation to the manager's opinion or managerial strategy for a single problem in a single department, for the same department, right? So that way it creates the resistance to the marketing managers. Okay. So I believe you all must have understood this particular slide, and it's not like these are only the limitations. There may be some other limitations based on your understanding how you implement marketing research. Sometimes acceptance of marketing research plans and proposals by your management could be a limitation, or like there are so many functional and functional limitations. Whenever you complete and conduct the marketing research, there would be a different kind of research limitations which are applicable in the research methodology also. You have understood what are the limitations of research, a bias, researcher's bias, respondent's bias. These all are the limitations, the bias information given by the researcher as well as the respondent. So, okay, Nitin, you wanted to say something? Hello? Yes, Nitin, bolo.
Yes, sir. Hello,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Nitin.
So can you repeat once the point number 9, fragment approach?
Okay, we'll do
Hello,
that.
sir. I'm audible?
Yes, Nitin, I will do that. I will repeat the 9 number point. Okay, Samir.
सर मेरा एक डाउट है कि सर जैसे इन फ्यूचर आई वांट टू वर्क फॉर अ फुटबॉल क्लब, तो if I want to do some market research or some kind of research, not necessarily market research, so what kind of tools do I need?
So, Samir, what I understand from your question is that you want to work for a football club, right?
Yes, sir.
As in what you want to work? You want to work to market the football club, or you want to work to form a strategies for game? There are various different types, right, of working. If and
Right, sir. Right, sir.
but
So in the management, sir.
in the management, as you are doing MBA in marketing, what I understood is that you must be interested
Yes,
to
sir.
work managing their marketing and their public relations, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? And you want to understand what kind of tool you can use for doing research, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Samir, the most important thing you have to understand about this particular thing. I'll get back to you, Nitin. Don't worry. You have to understand the research process first, right? So, the finding out the tool is not the first step. क्या है? Finding out the tool is not the first step of conducting any kind of research. Finding out the area of your interest is the first step. In which area you want to study, you want to have a study, which is the area in which you are looking information for taking decisions, that you have to understand first of all. So defining the research problem would be the first step. Are you interested to identify how to market a football club, or what are the strategies that other people are using to market other sports clubs, not only football club, for that matter, any kind of sports club, right? So you have to understand what your problem is. That you are not aware about the suitable marketing strategies or suitable scope for. See, in marketing also you have different things. You have fund generation, you have sponsorship generation, you may have the क्या बोलते हैं उसको, brand endorsement getting for your club. There are various dimension of marketing of any sports club. So you have to understand what is the area you are.
So your voice is cracking, sir.
Am I audible now?
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Yes, sir. Better,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. You are.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay, so I was talking to you all about, like, you have to understand the exact areas of your interest into identifying the market problem. For example, if you want to understand how do you are going to find out the market problem of your football club to be marketized, in which area of these circles you want to work out on marketing. Like, I mean, you want to talk about like media management. I'm sorry, I got disconnected.
No.
Yeah,
It's okay, sir.
this is all because internet problem. College Wi-Fi is like coming and going whenever it is required. As per its own strategy, it is working fine. So, what is the last point I was telling to you? Like, I don't know where did I got it.
Sir, okay, for any matter, for any sports club.
Okay, so if you want to conduct a research uh, for any kind of related issues of your sports club, you have to understand what is your interest area. You want to become a marketing manager, you want to become a brand manager, you want to become a sales manager, you want to become a like public relation manager for your that sports club. सो आपको फंक्शनल एरिया आइडेंटिफाई करना चाहिए. कैन यू बी अ मास्टर ऑफ एवरीथिंग? Can you be a brand manager along with you are a sales manager, along with you are a public relation manager, along with you are a marketing manager? You cannot do all those functions together, right? So identify a specific core function in which you want to work, right?
Right, sir.
So let's suppose I will take it to the end how you can reach to the tool also, right? It's a good case study for everyone also. Other people will get some input into that. So let's suppose you are the person who wants to work in like uh, sales department for your football club, right? Then you have to understand what are the scopes, what are the areas in which the football club could be sold, right? Football club could be sold, and it can be sold into the various competitions, it can be sold into the various leagues, it can be sold to the companies as a brand endorser, it can be sold to the companies as a brand endorser, right? So you have to understand what are the sources of revenues, what are the sources of revenue generation for the football club, from where you can generate a revenue. So what is your research problem, right? Then what is your research problem? What is research problem? Your research problem is that you are not aware about the fund generation sources of football club. ये चीज पे रिसर्च करो आप, right? Right now you don't know, you may not understand, you may have a very broad categories of fund generation for football club. Broad categories kya hai? By playing in various leagues you get the funds, but do you know how many leagues are there in the world? What are the opportunities in those leagues? How to register to those leagues? These are the research areas. You may know that getting into league can be a fund generation for your football club, but do you know that how exactly to approach them? What are the common procedures into getting into various leagues? Which leagues allows players from throughout the globe? These all information you have to search out, and that searching information will be called as a research. So you may have a research areas and research problems defined in various dimensions. I'm talking about sales of sports club because it is difficult one. If you talk about public relations of your sales club, public relations of your sports club, it is not that difficult because it will be similarly applicable for the other products also. But sales of football club would be a difficult task. It requires a very niche marketing. It requires a very small segment of interested people to be targeted. How many people would be there in the world which are interested to sponsor particular football club? Very few, right? Then, and you need to understand when you want to generate, see, first of all, you have to understand what are the various sources by which you generate revenue for football team. Then the procedures of generating and getting into those revenue sources. Then the process of how to create a deals with those interested people, identifying the interesting people, how to entertain their interest, how to cater their interest. वो आपके पास एंडोर्समेंट के लिए आ रहा है, वो तो आपको पैसा क्यों देगा? ये सब चीजें आपको समझनी पड़ेगी. And these all are the areas of research. And once you get into research problem, once you identify the specific research problem to be addressed, for example, your research problem may be like you are not aware about which are the revenue sources of which are the revenue sources for particular football club. Then you start doing research. अब revenue sources कौन से हैं ये जानने के लिए आप किसी फुटबॉल प्लेयर के पास या मेरे जैसे ऑडियंस के पास जाके डेटा कलेक्ट कर सकते हो क्या? Do I know as individual what are the sources of revenues for the footballer? Do I know?
No, sir.
Do you know that?
No, sir.
Do any other audience sitting in the football stadium know that?
No.
Even though if they can give you information about that, that is a very different kind of information, right? That is very vague and general information they may have. Like they may tell you that the sponsorship is revenue source, this is revenue source, that is. So you have to understand this is not the primary data research. What is this? This is not a primary data research.
Yes, sir.
This is something which you can do into the secondary data. So you may find out various articles, various websites, various
So that will require in-depth research, sir,
in-depth research, yes. So this is the way of deciding the tool for particular problem, right? सीधा tool पे मत सोचो. Follow the steps.
Yes, sir.
Then you will get to know that what is the tool of analysis of secondary data. That is your interpretations. That is collecting evidences. There is no any statistical tool, right? So the secondary data. And if you really want to do this research with the primary data, then what are the sources? It can be done with the primary data also.
Yes, sir.
What are the sources? Expert opinion method can be a data collection method into this. Right? You can go and talk to the people, those who are already into that, senior level managers, top level people,
Mhm.
or the marketing people of other football clubs.
Yes, sir.
So that's the primary data collected with the help of expert opinion and expert interview method. There you are
Yes.
not going to work in the questionnaire. You may have some questions framed with you, but if you will not go and give this questionnaire to be filled to that person, वो आपका questionnaire भरते नहीं बैठेगा. Interview के लिए उसने time दिया, वही बड़ी बात हो गई, right?
Yes, sir.
So that you can do, and there you will have a very different kind of tool. So doing research does not only means that you are using statistical tools in your studies. You will have a different kind of thing. So guys, this is not away from the topic. Try to understand. This is very much useful to understand what kind of problems you can frame, and see from where the research problem will come. You have been taught about the sources of research problem in business research methods, your semester 1 subject. So it comes from your knowledge, expertise, your interest, your subject, news sources, external sources, business reports, reviews, balance sheets, general statements, news, whatever the kind of information companies publish. These all can be the sources of research problem. Research problem आपको कहीं पे भी मिल सकता है. So समीर का research problem कहाँ पे था? It was his own interest. It was his own interest which takes him to the research problem, right? Which took him to the research problem. और research problem क्या था उसका? उसको रिसर्च प्रॉब्लम नहीं पता था, उसको रिसर्च किस एरिया में करना है वो पता है, प्रॉब्लम उसने फिर भी सोचा नहीं है. तो उस पर सोचिए समीर, व्हाट इज रिसर्च प्रॉब्लम, राइट? यू आर डायरेक्टली जंपिंग टू द टूल. सो व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम विद समीर? ही हैज मिस्ड आउट 3-4 स्टेप्स ऑफ रिसर्च प्रोसेस, right? He might have given a thought, he might have reached to the conclusion just to ask me the questions and get the clarity. वो गया होगा, he might have defined the problem and all. I am not saying no, but sometimes you have to understand what are the steps to be followed in your research rather than jumping to some different things. So you all should understand identifying research problem is the first step, and it can come from the sources that I was just telling to you. There are so many kind of other sources, government reports, television news. Sometimes it is like, for example, I will give the example how government reports would be a source of research problem. For example, government says that you all know the Jan Dhan scheme, Jan Dhan account scheme, right? Some crores of bank accounts
Yes, sir.
are being opened.
Yes,
Yeah, some crores of bank accounts are being opened into the Jan Dhan account scheme, right? This government, let's suppose government announces that 20 crore people have opened account in Jan Dhan scheme. But you as a finance person or a commerce person or management person would be interested to understand, or person who is into a social science would be interested to understand कि 20 करोड़ लोगों ने खाता ओपन किया, बट इसका आगे क्या हुआ? How much it was beneficial for the people, those who have opened that account. So this report or such kind of government schemes, news can be a source. Similarly, it is possible for all the businesses also. जो भी reports वो publish करते हैं, somebody's financial report. So you would be and you as a finance person can be interested to go and understand what are the various ratios of that company, and what will be the impact of those ratios on the future of that company. So there are various kind of research problems located in your own interest, in external sources, in your macro business environment, right? So identifying the proper research problem, reaching and selecting the research plan, collecting the information, and then analyzing the information with specific tool. So the utilization of tool is the 4th, 5th step. If you do survey, you will get a very long range answers for single question. एक ही question को 500 अलग अलग आंसर मिलेंगे आपको अगर आप सर्वे करते हो. So it will be difficult for you to manage those responses by your own studies or by looking after the information only. You cannot reach to the conclusions. There you need to use statistical tools like MS Excel, or maybe for that matter SPSS, if you all are aware about. There are so many other tools which can be used for studies, right? For analysis of the data. You have used this Python and Tableau tool for data analysis, right? So give a thought, give a proper thought process on research. It is not like short-sighted for statistics or not short-sighted for research methodology only. Sometimes you need not to follow any kind of methodology to do the research, but it fits somewhere. Formally, even though if you don't follow, it fits somewhere. For example, as I was talking to Samir, that you may need to go and talk to the experts. इसके लिए आपको कोई methodology यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं. No sampling, nothing. Conveniently, you find out the experts, go and talk to them. You will get information, utilize that information in your business. That's the research. ऐसा नहीं. But even though a person who do not know anything about research methodology can do such study, but it does not mean that it does not have any theoretical base. It has a theoretical base. It fits somewhere. So always do not consider that research is like following these steps only. Sometimes it is researcher's liberty. It is his own understanding how you plan studies, how you go through that. Okay, someone was raising hand. Any difficulty on this slide? I think Devdeep was raising hand. Any query, Devdeep?
Sir, I have a query about that regarding that government has to be given too many numbers of schemes. That's Jan Dhan accounts, PM Care Fund, and like this Ujjwala. So if that kind of things we are always listen to that kind of this kind of account has no auditing. This kind of account has no any kind of suffocation or any kind of research that's have to be making. So why we are the peoples, why we are not given any kind of questions to the government? So why there is no auditing, why there is no researchable process? Just here they have to be given a scheme and we have to just play for that. Why, sir?
It's a kind of subjective question, but it is not like that, right? Even though the government is saying that those accounts would not be audited, right?
Yes,
But
sir.
remember, while you are opening those accounts, you have been giving all the details of yourself, including PAN card, including Aadhaar card. Everything is being attached to each other, right? The practical audit is not happening. The practical audit is not happening of those accounts. We never know. I also don't know clear information about this, but मैं ये सोचता हूँ कि this auditing could not be exempted for such accounts for entire lifespan. This may be for few months, few years, few days, and as the scheme is aimed to like people those who are into a lower income group, right? There would not be any transaction to be audited. अगर 10 करोड़ किसी अकाउंट पे आ जाता है तो अचानक हाईलाइट हो ही जाता है वो बैंक अकाउंट, right? And that is the bank's responsibility to treat those cases according to the rules. Even though normal savings account also could not be deposited more than 2 lakhs rupees in a cash in a per day, right? So
Yes, sir.
Jan Dhan का तो छोड़ ही दो फिर. That is the bank's responsibility to highlight the transactions and check out whether it is, and they allows the transaction. It's not like they don't allow, but they allow the limited transactions with some forms, specific forms filled by the customers and clients, right? So this auditing ये बहुत subjective है. It means ये नहीं होता है ऐसा नहीं है. It is our understanding कि they are exempted from something or they have been given privilege. So beginning में क्या होता है? Just to motivate people to get the accounts, right?
Yes, sir.
They use some schemes. For example, I will give you the example of MSMEs, right?
Yes, sir.
If you open the companies, they are like giving you various schemes in terms of not registering yourself for 1 year or not asking you to fill your tax details for 3 years, right? But remember one thing: if people opens multiple companies, starts multiple businesses by doing this, they will create so many financial movement in the economy, right? They will create employment, new products, all the things, transactions, and after 3 years, they are as it is going to come to your tax slabs and tax categories. So that would be a different thing, right?
Yes, sir.
So, so understood, Samir? Clear? What is to be done?
Yes, sir. I was clear.
Okay, so this particular slide will help you, and you can definitely do a very great research into this, Samir, right? If you really
Yes.
interested to have your career into sports, anyone for that matter who is interested into the sports, you can tap Decathlon for summer internships. एक चीज
Yes, I have been
जो
trying.
ऑफर करता है मेरे अंडरस्टैंडिंग से जो ऑफर करता है दूसरा यू can also look for some summer internships in the companies those who manages events or sub companies those who manages big sports events. Once you get into that and you learn from that end, you will learn of so many big and good things. For example, IPL is the event in India which has been organized by a specific company, right? उसके पीछे उस कंपनी के साथ साथ काम करने वाली हजारों कंपनीज हैं, thousands of companies, right? So make a research on that. Identify which companies works in which department. Try to tap those companies. Get there on the internships.
Sir, I'll do that, sir.
And do the research in that domain, answering your own questions, and present that report in that department that they will praise you like anything. So this can be done
Yes,
for all
sir,
the
I'll
sectors
try.
and industries: automobile, cement, entertainment, whatever, advertisement, event management, wherever you want to understand the problem. But reports should be ready with you, right? Your study reports should be ready with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anything else, guys? Limitations, process of research. This process is already taught to you, but I thought to have a highlight on understanding what is marketing process, marketing research process.
Sir, hello, sir.
बोलिए बोलिए. Go ahead, Nitin. We can hear
Sir,
you.
I had a problem in slide.
Okay, Nitin, I forgot. I'm sorry. You are talking about this fragmented approach, right? So fragmented approach is
Yes.
nothing but as I'm talking to you, that research could not address multiple problems together. For example, your company is not able to generate the funds for yourself, and your company is facing problems in the marketing departments in terms of decrease in sales, right? Can you conduct a single research to address both the things? Absolutely no, right? So you have to conduct another separate research, fragmented approach research, separate research for understanding what are your fund needs and what are the fund sources and why you are not getting funds. That is different research. And why you are decreasing
Sir.
on the, yes.
Yes, sir. But sir, if there is a new company coming in the market and they do not get a proper research in the market, they are already out from the market because they are coming the same product with which is already established in the market. They are getting a proper research. But if the new company is not getting a proper research in the market, they are already out.
No, proper research नहीं मिल रहा है ऐसा मैं बोल ही नहीं रहा हूँ ना. Proper research they will do, but it is just in a fragmented way. सब एक ही रिसर्च रिपोर्ट कोई कंपनी उनको बना के नहीं देगी कि आपको कौन सा प्रोडक्ट में आना चाहिए, कौन से मार्केट में आना चाहिए, कितने प्राइसिंग में आना चाहिए, कौन से कंपनी आपके कॉम्पिटिटर से, फाइनेंस कहाँ से मिलेगा, ऑपरेशंस कैसे आएगा, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कहाँ से आएगा, आपके सप्लायर्स कौन होंगे, आप कौन से प्रोसेस से प्रोडक्ट मैन्युफैक्चर करेंगे. इन सब रिसर्च रिपोर्ट का एक ही रिपोर्ट में एक ही कंपनी में कोई उनको आंसर नहीं दे पाएगा. They have to hire different marketing research companies to get details of all those things in a different ways. Right?
Okay.
They will get a different reports, different research studies to be conducted on getting knowledge of all those dimensions. So research important, hey, it is equally important, and it is giving a valuable insights to the marketers and companies. But point is that all the issues of businesses could not be studied in a single research.
Okay.
You have to conduct small research. So it uses fragmented approach.
Sir, we also conducted the two types of data. One is primary data and one is secondary data. Then
Yes.
we have to launch a product in markets. But when the product has to be failure, so we have to be say that both the data has to be any kind of disabilities to making a market research.
नो, आपका ये मानना है क्या कि प्राइमरी डेटा और सेकेंडरी डेटा यूज करके रिसर्च किया, प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च किया, वो प्रोडक्ट फेल हो गया, ऐसा बोल रहे हैं आप?
हाँ सर.
और उसके आगे क्या?
उसके आगे सर मतलब इस दोनों डेटा का कोई डिसेबिलिटीज है क्या कि हम लोग कुछ प्रॉपर से रिसर्च नहीं कर पाए या हमारा डेटा कलेक्ट करने में कुछ?
बहुत सारी. देयर आर सो मेनी डिसएडवांटेजेस ऑफ बोथ द थिंग्स. right? And there are so many advantages of both the things. See, primary data का disadvantage ये है कि it is not a ready processed information, right? It is a very raw information, very vague information, which has been collected by researcher based on his own understanding. So it has its own limitations. Secondary data का information ये है, it is already published by someone else. So it may be not that relevant for your research and your study. Disadvantages both हैं, but as you say that by doing primary research and secondary research, you are launching some product and that goes fail. Can it happen, right? So it can happen. It can happen that your product and limitation itself we are saying that it doesn't guarantee you success. किधर गया वो? इधर कहीं लिखा है, हाँ इधर है. So it doesn't provide you 100% accurate information. Though you use primary data or secondary data, there is always a scope, right? And research doesn't guarantee you success of your business. So yes, there can be a disadvantages of both the information, and product can go at the toss. हो सकता है. Any other thing?
Sir, I have a question, sir.
बोलो.
Sir, is it legally authorized that there are direct comparison between two branded company?
हाँ, I think I have given you example, right? मैंने एक बार एग्जांपल दिया था मैनेजमेंट फंडामेंटल्स में. The example that I have given in management fundamentals was related to Parachute, and one more brand is there of Dabur hair oil and Parachute, right?
Yes, sir.
देखा है आपने एडवर्टाइजमेंट वो?
Yes, sir.
Right?
सर मैंने ये भी देखा है सर कि बहुत सारे ब्रांड के बारे में भी देखा, जैसे हॉर्लिक्स और कॉम्प्लान के बीच हुआ, फिर पेप्सोडेंट और कोलगेट के बीच हुआ.
Yes. So अगर हो रहा है तो इसका मतलब लीगल है, सिंपल भी, राइट?
बट सर इसका तो नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट भी तो पड़ सकता है दूसरे कंपनी के बीच में.
पड़ सकता है ना, नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट पड़ सकता है, होने को तो कुछ भी हो सकता है, राइट? आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि नहीं हो सकता, but yes, there are some organization which maintains the advertisements, right? Advertisements maintaining authorities are there in India. I exactly don't remember the name, but if we Google, we will get to know that what is the like जैसे फिल्म को कंट्रोल करने के लिए हमारे पास सेंसर बोर्ड है, राइट? वैसे एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स का कंटेंट और उसमें एथिक्स कंट्रोल करने के लिए भी हमारे पास इंडियन एडवर्टाइजमेंट यूनियन का बोर्ड है, पोर्टल है, एक मैकेनिज्म है. If they allows you, they authorized you to go for the advertisement content, you can definitely go ahead. For example, अगर आपने वो एक एडवर्टाइजमेंट देखी होगी जॉकी की एडवर्टाइजमेंट की, जॉकी, right?
Yes, sir.
The ladies and the monkey has been characterized in that advertisement, ladies and monkey. So it has that monkey wearing this male innerwear of jockey. So that created a controversy. So that ad I think वो jockey का था या अमूल मैचू का था, I don't know. Jockey का ही था 99%. That advertisement has been taken out by the company, right? That has been taken back. It has been went to the Supreme Court even for the hearing, and that the Commission of Women Rights and Advertisement Board settled out the case. So ये चीजें होती रहती. It is like.
But sir, if this is right or this is not illegal, then any new company will come and a direct comparison between the other product, like like automobile, in the sector of automobile.
I will give you the another dimension. I will give you the another dimension, right? So if, for example, if Dabur came into picture with the new coconut oil, and they have directly compared with the Parachute, right? New product will never want to compare to the settled product, because they are branding the settled product itself. If you are branding with someone, it means they are better than you, right? What kind of message you are giving to your customers? If Dabur coconut oil claims that we are 30% cheaper in price than Parachute, and we are best quality equal to Parachute, do people trust this particular thing? Will people trust this? सोचो, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा डाबर के ब्रांड मार्केट शेयर पे।
So
उल्टा
I think you got stuck, sir, in between.
हाँ, उल्टा उल्टा इमोशनल अपील हो जाएगा एंड फ्री पब्लिसिटी हो जाएगा डाबर का। करना है तो करो एडवर्टाइजमेंट, क्या फर्क पड़ता है,
Okay.
right? The people, those who are loyal customers, will never go for this particular product which has been compared with your product. So it is always risky to compare your product with the well settled people in the market, right? नया कोई आके ये टेस्ला वेस्ला ये भी जो नए लोग आ रहे हैं ना, दे आर नॉट ऑल्सो कंपेयरिंग देयर प्रोडक्ट विद द ऑडीज एंड मर्सिडीज। रिच पीपल विल टेल टेस्ला दैट गो टू हेल, हु द हेल वांट्स टू यूज योर इलेक्ट्रिक कार, राइट? आई हैव इनफ मनी टू स्पेंड ऑन द फ्यूल।
बट सर कुछ कस्टमर तो जरूर चले जाएंगे ना उनके पास।
वो तो चलता ही रहता है, राइट? इधर उधर होते रहता है, उसके लिए कोई मार्केटिंग में पहले ही मैं बोला, इट इज अ वेरी गोल गोल फील्ड, इट्स अ राउंडेड थिंग, राइट? कोई फिक्स फॉर्मूला किसी चीज का नहीं है। जा तो सकता है बट आपका पब्लिसिटी हो रहा है, somebody is always claiming that you are a great product in the market, so you don't trust on that and utilize my product, so your greatness is being published and वो legal होगा इसलिए people allow कर रहे हैं। we have so many examples in a advertisement industry for that, right? so legal का कोई issue नहीं है, advertisement control board ने उनको permission दे दिया, so that's it। होने को कुछ भी हो सकता है, आप जैसे बोल रहे हो कि वो निगेटिव जाएगा पॉजिटिव जाएगा, वो दैट ऑल इज डिफरेंट स्टोरी ऑल टुगेदर।
ओके सर,
okay, so let's move ahead and after doing this we are talking about what is the relationship between marketing information system and marketing research, right? Marketing information system and marketing research, how it goes hand in hand, right? So when you talk about a system of anything, we have discussed about some systems in management fundamental subject also. Can you just recall me what do you mean by system? System क्या होता है? हम हमेशा बोलते रहते हैं सिस्टम ही बहुत खराब है, राइट? ये सिस्टम बहुत खराब है, and we refer to various kind of things when we recommend system, when we say the word system. So what is that? What do you mean by system? Any idea?
Sir, I think the involvement of so many departments that altogether makes a system.
Perfect. So it's not a
It is a way or procedure.
yes, it's a way, the procedure, or as someone said, it's an environment of so many department, people, so many data sources together, right? So it's a mechanism, in simple word, it's a mechanism which has been framed, which has been structured, which has been constructed for execution of particular thing. For example, there is a mechanism called education ministry.
Sir, your voice gets break in between, sir. I think there's a problem at your end.
No,
That's
sir,
okay.
it is okay. Vishal, I think you have connectivity issue.
Okay, I think it's
Hold on, these issues will get resolved. थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर होगा, but don't worry. So I was talking to you all about system is a group of so many different things together, which creates an environment for the execution of particular thing. So it may be any kind of thing, like when you talk about any kind of system, it has various components. It cannot be a single thing which is working for execution of anything or working for some business or for some strategy. I'm just telling in general because बाद में उसको मैं marketing system से जोड़ लूँगा. So the point is, system is a mechanism. It is a group of different entities working together in order to execute something. Example I was putting you that there is a education ministry. There is a education ministry, central education ministry or state education ministry, which is looking after the execution of education function in our country, which is looking after the execution of education function of our country. So that we call it as education system. And what it consists of, it consists of government people, it consists of information sources, it consists of historical data, it consists of various records, various boards, various departments like CBSE, State Board, ICSE, and this and that, higher education, lower education, technical education, professional education, there are so many things like courses like ITI जिसको vocational education बोला जाता है, right? These all different departments are working together and taking the function of educating the people in our country. So that is our education system, right? And it can consist of so many other things like books, ITs, softwares, data, journals, libraries, digital libraries, universities, this, that, so many things. So whenever so many things are kept together to execute particular thing, we can call it as a system. So when you talk about marketing information system, now it must be clear to you all what does it consist and how it can be manufactured, how it can be established. See, system कभी खुद बनेगा नहीं, हमको बनाना पड़ेगा, right? Kings used to set the system for the society in ancient days. कौन सिस्टम बनाता था? राजा खुद सिस्टम था, बोलते हैं ना ये बंदा खुद ही सिस्टम है. आजकल मोदी जी को क्रिटिसाइज किया जाता है, मोदी जी इज अ सिस्टम हिमसेल्फ, he doesn't listen to anyone, but it is like that only. If he controls, he is a system. So system can be a consistency, system can be manufactured, established by taking too many components together for execution of particular function. So whenever you are talking about marketing information system, why do you need marketing information? You will need marketing information for decision making in your marketing department, right? So how do you set up your own marketing information system which will provide you adequate information timely in a minimum cost? What are the requirements of marketing information system? It should provide you information for marketing decisions in time, with minimum cost, with maximum accuracy. Whenever it is required, your marketing intelligence system should provide you the information. That's the objective of marketing. And how would you design your system? Then it's company's own strategy. How you design your system. Some companies will maintain their marketing intelligence or marketing records entirely using the digital things. They don't want to use a pen and paper. They have given everything to their, say for example, these online delivery, online e-commerce websites, right? कुछ करने का जरूरत नहीं है. Nothing is to be recorded in physical format. सब information record हो रहा है. 4 साल 5 साल पहले का है आपका ऑर्डर आपको पता चलेगा कौन से दिन पे कैसे पूरा डिटेल बिल ऑर्डर एंड एवरीथिंग बैच नंबर एंड all the details of your product. So data is being recorded, right? Data is being recorded. So when you want to develop a effective and efficient marketing system, you should have your data records in place. सिस्टम बनेगा कैसा? मार्केटिंग इंटेलिजेंस एंड मार्केटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम कैसे बनेगी? दैट सिस्टम विल बी डेवलप बेस्ड ऑन, अगर इंफॉर्मेशन जनरेट करना है तो डेटा चाहिए, राइट? मार्केटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम की बात कर रहे हैं अपन. द सिस्टम विच इज हेल्पिंग मैनेजर्स by providing the information for decision making. So you need information generated, and if you need information to be generated, you need to maintain a data. So सबसे important component of marketing intelligence system is a data, right? You need to manage your data. You need to manage your data by recording it. So you may manually record it, or you may technically record it by the use of IT. Scanners रख सकते हो. For example, if you go to a good medical shop who is managing his shop properly, right? What he does, or for that matter, any superstore, they just scan and leave it. They just scan and send it to the customer. Scan and give it to the customer. What is happening? Data is being recorded. That machine will automatically tell you how many units are left in your stock by the end of the day. How many units you need to repurchase. What is the procurement order you need to put. It's a marketing information system, intelligence creating data creating intelligence for you. Data creating intelligence for you. So if you maintain data, record data of all records, all of transactions related to your marketing, that is called as recording marketing data, right? And what kind of marketing data can be recorded? It may be a sales figure, it may be unit sales, it may be a unit return, it may be a fault units, default units, satisfied customers, complaints, customer complaints, resolved complaints, received complaints, जो भी marketing related data है, right? Marketing expenses, advertisement campaigns run, the impact of advertisement campaigning and everything all together. You may have various mechanisms to maintain that record, and that maintained record will help you to build your own marketing system at the maximum efficiency and maximum effectiveness. समझ में आ रहा है? मीनिंग समझ में आ रहा है?
Sir, what do you mean by marketing intelligence?
हाँ, वो that I will come to you. Rest
Okay, sir.
rest all the things clear. What do you mean by system? Marketing system क्या है समझ में आया?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very
Right.
well understood.
तो
sir.
मार्केटिंग सिस्टम इज अ कंपोजिशन. अब क्या क्या हो सकता है सिस्टम में, मैं एक स्ट्रक्चर समझा देता हूँ. वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट MIS, मैनेजमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम. MIS, मैनेजमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम इन दी semester 1. So management information system consists of human, computers, data sources, data processing and records, right? That is a management information system. Similarly in marketing, if you want to develop a good marketing information system, you should have a data records of marketing related things in a place. You should have a people to process and analyze that data. You should have an expert to interpret that data and form your strategies. And you should maintain the computers, softwares, data centers in order to work, in order to create the information which is required for decision making. So what are the components of marketing information system? Data, records, information technology, expert people. These are the uh, components of basic requirements of marketing information system. So what do you mean by records? Records are the things, right? Records provided reliable internal or inside information of the company. Data means how do you, data will help you to get the reliable record of your company. So data management is important. When you talk about marketing intelligence, right? Marketing intelligence is about getting the information for the external sources, getting the information for the external sources, and see how your marketing management, how your marketing information system should work properly in terms of intelligence. That I'll tell you with the example. मैंने आपको CFM में भी example दिया होगा शायद. The example of army. I'm not discussing CFM with your division, right? CFM मैं नहीं पढ़ा रहा हूँ, right?
No, sir.
Okay, so fine. मैं वो repeat कर देता हूँ. When you talk about the intelligence, emotional intelligence, हुआ है क्या आपका सेशन, हुआ है क्या कोई CFM का?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
बताइए.
The very first class was that.
Okay, what do you mean by emotional intelligence?
It's feelings.
It is the
Like,
ability of individual. It's the ability of individual to understand, assess, and manage your emotional, manage your actions through your emotions, manage your actions through your emotions. आप कैसे बिहेव करते हो, मैनेज योर बिहेवियर थ्रू योर इमोशंस. आप कैसे बिहेव करते हो, इसको मैनेज करने के लिए जो आपका ब्रेन प्रोसेस करता है, इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोसेस करता है, दैट इज इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस, राइट? सो व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट इंटेलिजेंस, इंटेलिजेंस इट मींस द ready-made information, the processed, ready-made and ready-to-use information created by someone, right? For example, the intelligence bureau or the RAW for that matter, right? Or the RAW, you know, RAW is an Indian intelligence agency, provides the intelligence to army. So when we talk about RAW provides intelligence to army, means what? ये ऐसा है क्या कि टेररिस्ट आ रहे हैं, आके चले जा रहे हैं, किसको पता नहीं है, और आर्मी का ही फंक्शन है, कब आए देखो, आर्मी जाके उनको मारेगा, कैसे आ रहे देखो, आर्मी विल कीप वॉच थ्रू द सैटेलाइट्स. ये आर्मी का काम है क्या? दिस इज नॉट द आर्मीज फंक्शन, राइट? दिस इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ इंटेलिजेंस ब्यूरो और रॉ, which creates the additional inputs for the army to take actions, which creates additional and proactive inputs before something happens to army, for army to take actions. So they keep telling army every time, see, we can see from the satellites that this area of our border is infiltrated by this kind of terrorist people, or there is some movement into this segment. So they give the geographical location on map and everything to the army, and army takes the corrective measures. They does encounters there, and so many things happen, right? So intelligence is proactively created information before some threats happen on you, before some threats affect you, right? So when you talk about marketing intelligence is an information. Marketing intelligence is an information that your marketing information system has created based on analysis of external environment of your business, based on the competition analysis, based on the pestle analysis that we do to study the external atmosphere of your business, that is macro environment, right? So your marketing intelligence system creates information for you, data for you. Like your marketing system, intelligence system should be enough capable that it should tell you that this particular company is going to launch a product in next 6 months in this particular segment. How would you get to know that? You will get to know that by analyzing the external atmosphere of business, by studying, by understanding कि उन्होंने कौन से suppliers के साथ टाइप किया है तुम्हारे competitors ने. So you have to keep proper watch on your competitors in terms of developing your intelligence. आपका इंटेलिजेंस तभी डेवलप होगा जब आप कॉम्पिटिटर्स पे वॉच रखोगे. होता है ना वो, जैसे कि आपका कॉम्पिटिटर्स ने कहीं जाके किसी सप्लायर्स के पास डिमांड ऑर्डर दे दिया रॉ मटेरियल का, इसका मतलब क्या है? या फिर उनके साथ एमओयू हुआ, इसका मतलब see this is something like they are trying to produce, so they are coming up with the product called whatever is based on that material you can predict. So that is the role of your marketing intelligence department, how they work, right? समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
There is one mechanism called Porter's 5 force model. Google it. ये कहीं ना कहीं सिलेबस में आएगा, उसके पहले गूगल करके रखो. मैं बता सकता हूँ but it will take an hour again. Porter's 5 force model to understand external threat of your business. It helps you to understand external threat. It talks about the business को बाहर से कौन-कौन से threats से, 5 threats को Porter ने categorize किया है, and he has explained it very well. If you look after these 5 aspects of your external threats, you will never face a competition in market, or even if you face the competition, you will understand what is the competition in detail, right? So marketing intelligence is the information created by your marketing information system. अभी सिस्टम का मतलब मैंने समझाया आपको, कौन कौन आता है मार्केटिंग सिस्टम में वो भी आपको पता है. So marketing intelligence is an information created by your marketing information system proactively and before the situation occurs or before the threat occurs in front of the managers. So this will keep providing you the information. Marketing information system आपको बताते रहना चाहिए कि ऐसा होने वाला है, ऐसा होने वाला है, ये होने वाला है, इसका सेल बढ़ रहा है, उसका सेल्स कम हो रहा है, उसका सेगमेंट में नया प्रोडक्ट आ रहा है, this segment is coming up with something different for the customers, this innovation is something which is proposed after 2 years, आप भी देखो, आप भी करो. So if you want to take an example of failures of marketing intelligence system, that is like Nokia, Kodak, all those who had a short sightness to understand the market. उनका दिमाग में प्रॉब्लम हो गया था. Nokia and Kodak and Sony, they thought that people are not going to change their behavior. So it's a failure of their marketing intelligence system. Their marketing intelligence system should have told the managers that अब सब लोग टच स्क्रीन के लिए इंटरेस्टेड है. Consumer behavior prediction, consumer behavior studies went wrong in that aspect. They have not did the proper studies. They should have understood that consumers of Nokia would be looking for something than this key wala phones, key entries, right? That is marketing intelligence. समझ में आ रहा है?
Sir, so this marketing intelligence comes under MIS or MIS comes under marketing intelligence? Like as you said, I think MIS is a system, right? So I think these all internal records and marketing intelligence and this market research and this marketing decision systems, support system, it all consists and make a system, and then it becomes a marketing information system.
Right,
sir?
right. These all together forms a solid marketing information system.
Okay, so these are all the department kind
These
of.
are all the requirements to make your marketing intelligence system more effective and efficient.
Okay.
And
yes,
what is
yes.
marketing intelligence system? Which provides you the information for decision making.
Yes, sir. So like gather the data from your internal
Yes.
Records and then marketing intelligence as you described. So yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I
And
was
marketing research is one more function like intelligence. What is the difference between intelligence and research? Intelligence gives you the ready information. Intelligence gives you the ready information proactively without waiting for the problems to occur in your business, right? Intelligence खुद information देते रहता है, but research का कैसा है? Research provides you information only if you ask, only if you have any problem, right? So there you will need a research also, marketing research also. Effective marketing research system also should be there in your MIS, which gives information to solve your business problem. In simple words, we can say which solves your business issues, right? So marketing research is one of the major component. And what is decision support system? Decision support system is like you have got an information. You have received the information from MIS that this is something going to happen. So you should have a proper tools available in your marketing department, right? To analyze that data, to take decisions based on the data provided to you, right? So it's not only like that the inputs are given by marketing information system, but you are not having the proper mechanism to interpret the information provided, to interpret the insights provided by MIS. So you may call it that, like if you talk about marketing decision system or tools, you may be reliant on your senior management or your consultant or your or your expert people in that department. They can be a kind of mechanism or the support systems for your marketing intelligence. Yes, bolo, Nitin.
Sir, but is there any difference between the market research and marketing decision support system?
Can you come again, please?
So is there any difference between the market research and the market decision support
Absolutely,
system?
absolutely, right. So when the word tools come in between, does not mean that it is research tool. It can be a different thing. See, tools which helps, tools which supports, tools which helps, or tools which justifies that the decision you are taking would be a right and appropriate decision for your business. And those tools can be some tools like balance scorecard, some can be some tools like dashboards, marketing dashboards. ये थोड़ी बड़ी बातें इसलिए मैं बीच में नहीं ला रहा था. It diverts us from the topic also. But try to understand there could be a tools which supports your decision that you are going to make based on the inputs given by your MIS. And what are those tools? For example, you can just understand for this matter, your tools can be like your expert people, or your tools can be softwares which justifies the information that provided to you, right? वो जो highlight करेगा, जो support करेगा आपके decision making को. And this can be supported by multiple ways. Expert को पूछ के भी आप बोल सकते हैं कि हमको ऐसा लग रहा है, हमारे information system ने हमको ये बताया है, मेरा marketing department का मानना ये है कि next year नया product मेरा competitors लाने वाला है. So that should we go with the new product in the market and should we start developing it through our R&D? तो इसके लिए support कौन करेगा? Either some statistical tools to which you will feed the data collected from your department, or some expert people, those who are there in the company, right? So that way it will function properly. And what are the functions of marketing information system? You just can read, and we will continue in the next session. I think it's already 1 o'clock and I was 5-6 minutes late, right? So let's continue for 2-3 more minutes. Just to understand and read this thing, not because of the time.
Sir, you were not late, students were late.
No, I know. Actually, that's fine. It's not because of time. That's what I was saying. But just read this particular functions of marketing information system, and you will get to know how it works. And these are the functions, like where it helps, what it does. It does a proper marketing planning. It anticipates customers' demand. Actually, marketing intelligence system is not limited to these 6-7 points, but these are major things for which you will use it, right? You need not to use marketing intelligence system in a speech that you are going to give your sales team for motivating them, right? So वहाँ पे हम नहीं यूज करेंगे MIS, वहाँ पे तो मैनेजर अपने स्किल से मोटिवेट करेगा अपनी टीम को, वो अलग डायरेक्शन है. So what are the major areas in which you can implement, and you can get a help from your MIS properly whenever you want to increase efficiency, better understanding of your customers, insights in your customers' mind, enhances management performance, recognizes market trends and changes. इन सब चीजों में आपको MIS recognizes market trends and changes. It's a market intelligence. Who will recognize it for you? Who will tell you? Intelligence before something happens, before your competitors come up with the product. वो पहले ही पता होना चाहिए सामने क्या चल रहा है. Most of the times what happens, you must have heard in news and trade expo shows that the products get launched in expo shows, तब तक पता ही नहीं रहता है कौन सी गाड़ी कौन सा कंपनी लॉन्च करने वाला, राइट? वो टेस्ट करते, ट्रायल करते, अप्रूवल्स लेते, डिजाइन करते, सब करते. That vehicles run on run on the roads for a month, but वो स्टिकर लगा के दौड़ाते, right? That is just to hide the intelligence of your business. Yes. Any query?
Sir, you mentioned something that you said to us that search on the YouTube or Google. So would you name? You said something. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Porter's 5-force model I was talking about. Porter's 5-force model.
Quarters?
Porters. Porter's 5-force model. I can show you it in a minute. Hold on. Meanwhile, find out other queries if anyone has. We'll address in a couple of minutes and stop. Can you see the internet?
No, sir.
No?
Yes, sir, we can
sir.
see.
Yes,
Yes, sir, we can see.
Porter's 5-force model. Right? This is the thing. So this is talking about the threads. दिख रहा है? Can you see?
No, sir.
नहीं.
Yes, sir, we can
Yes,
see
sir,
now.
we can see, but yeah, but it's
Wait.
yeah.
I will get you to the diagram. किधर गया?
And
This
sir,
one.
also one thing,
This one.
would you share this PPT with us like as early as you can? Because
ये-
it would be
ये
helpful for us.
PPT में ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है मेरे विशाल, you know that, very few things. I will share it by the end of chapter so that आपको भी एक one stroke सब कुछ मिल जाए, right? Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
yes, sir.
So these are the 5 factors which talks about the external threats in order to managing your competition of the market. In order to manage your competition, in order to make yourself more competent to fight rivalries in the market, right? So what are these, right? Bargaining power of buyers is a threat. Bargaining power of buyer is a threat for your business. Threat of the best substitute products. Bargaining power of suppliers, that also is a threat for your business. And then threat of new entrants, नए लोग आने वाले, उनका भी प्रॉब्लम है. ये सब इंटेलिजेंस है. ये इंटेलिजेंस आपको देना चाहिए आपके मार्केटिंग सिस्टम में, राइट? तो इसको पढ़ो. It's and rivalry among the existing competitors. It is a close face-to-face rivalry. So rivalry doesn't happen with everyone. Rivalry doesn't happen with all the competitors. Rivalry happens with one competitor. एक के साथ ही आता है, right? So that's it. You can find it out and read it. अगर कुछ question है तो we will address it in the next session. Now I'll stop here, I think. So should I?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sure, sir.
Yes, sir, sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All the best. Take care.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
You too, sir. Have a wonderful day.